Harry is unwilling to pursue reconciliation. The petulant prince expresses his discontent towards a birthday invitation by defiantly raising his middle finger. Hello, with all the regal splendor, we warmly welcome you to the Princess Diana News channel. Now, let's get to the video. Can you recall the recent rumors about Harry's desire to come back to the UK and his readiness to apologize to his family, just a few weeks ago? There were speculations circulating that Catherine might be implicated in the matter and ready to assume her role as a peacemaker once more. It appears that the rumors can be discredited as Harry is reportedly unwilling to attend his own father's 75th birthday based on news from various media outlets including Daily Mail. The Daily Mail recently published a headline stating that Prince Harry will not be present at King Charles's 75th birthday celebration. The invitation extended to the Duke of Sussex was declined, ultimately resulting in a disrespectful rejection. Despite allegations, the two individuals have limited communication following the portrayal of Queen Camilla as an antagonist in Prince's book. Furthermore, it has been reported that Prince Harry declined an offer to attend King Charles's 75th birthday celebration. Alright, fine, for once, Harry might not be acting hypocritically. Given the manner in which he has disrespected his own family, it would be somewhat offensive for him to acknowledge the invitation. Perhaps it would have been acceptable if he had graciously accepted the invitation while also expressing remorse. However, given the current circumstances, it is not appropriate for him to be present at his father's birthday celebration. In a week's time on Tuesday, King Charles has scheduled a grand celebration at Clarence House in London, where he will be joined by his nearest and dearest family members and friends. According to the Daily Mail, there is one individual who, reportedly, will not be able to attend the event. According to insiders, despite receiving an invitation to the event, the Duke of Sussex will not be present for the gathering scheduled on November 14. This presents a sharp contrast to the King's previous significant birthday celebration 5 years ago. The 70th birthday celebration of Prince Charles, formerly known as the King, took place 5 years ago. And surely you recall, Harry and Meghan had no choice but to attend. That was the notorious gathering in the garden. Indeed, Meghan and Harry prioritized attending that event so much that they even rescheduled their honeymoon plans. At that very garden party, Meghan expressed her boredom and they were subsequently asked to leave the event. While they may have behaved immaturely at the event, at least they made the effort to attend. However, it has been reported that Harry has once again declined the opportunity to spend time with his father, marking the second instance of him doing so. The Daily Mail highlights that, despite being in California at the time, he turned down the King's invitation to accompany him to Balmoral on the occasion of Queen Elizabeth's death anniversary. At that particular moment, we dedicated considerable coverage to the event, and honestly, I am still perplexed by it. Despite facing various challenges within his family, such as difficulties with his brother and father, it is perplexing why Harry did not attend the commemoration of his late grandmother. Harry himself had expressed a deep bond and admiration for her, emphasizing their strong connection. What could have prevented him from being present? What could have hindered him from resolving their conflicts? It appears that Harry's excessive pride may have prevented him from doing the morally correct thing and initiating contact with his father. As long as there is no communication, peace remains elusive. Harry and the King continue to have limited communication, as reported by the Daily Mail. The reason for the lack of communication is believed to be due to Charles's dissatisfaction with how his son portrayed Queen Camilla in his memoir Spare. Truly speaking, one must ponder on what Harry expected would unfold as a result of his inappropriate pursuit of Camilla. The situation lacked fairness. He made some seriously terrible accusations against her. In all seriousness, Harry's accusation that Queen Camilla intentionally leaked negative stories about him and Meghan to improve her own image lacks sufficient evidence to be credible. Therefore, in the absence of evidence, it appears as though Harry's intention was to cause harm to both the Queen and King Charles. Harry certainly did make an appearance at his father's coronation. However, it appears that Harry is still strongly determined to seek vengeance against his father and brother for reasons unknown. A reliable source has revealed that Prince Harry did not receive any personal birthday messages from his brother Prince William or his father King Charles. According to an insider, the communication between the King and Prince Harry has been consistently deficient. They hardly communicate, if at any moment. I find it hard to believe that Harry was ignored on his birthday. I am of the opinion that both the King and Prince William exchanged their messages in a confidential manner. Publicly, they chose not to create a fuss about it because there was no reason to do so. Harry is no longer a member of the royal family who carries out official duties. Given that Harry resides overseas, I believe it wouldn't have been entirely appropriate for them to greatly commemorate his birthday. However, it seems to me that Harry is indifferent to the underlying motive behind someone's action. Regardless of the course of action chosen, he will inevitably feel offended. Therefore, it is possible that this is a form of retaliation for King Charles not giving much importance to Harry's birthday. Certainly, the actions of an almost 40-year-old adult male like Harry are not what we typically anticipate. Nonetheless, the majority of Harry's behavior consistently aligns with this unconventional pattern. However, the source suggests that there may be an alternative explanation for the limited communication between Charles and Harry. According to the source, the reason for this may be that King Charles, who is known for being a workaholic, prefers using telephone or letter to communicate instead of relying on text and WhatsApp. Naturally, he expresses his preference for communicating via telephone or written correspondence. He holds traditional values, just like that. Charles embodies the characteristics and values that are commonly seen in his generation. I believe the majority of individuals in their 70s tend to favor receiving a phone call as opposed to receiving a simple WhatsApp message. Several of my acquaintances share the same characteristics. If it's a brief matter, then of course, we can communicate via Facebook Messenger or a similar platform. However, if our intention is to truly engage in meaningful dialogue, a phone call is essential. However, the insider suggests that Charles's dissatisfaction and distress may also stem from Harry's portrayal of Queen Camilla in his memoir, Spare. In Harry's words, Camilla was deemed a perilous character, seen as a malevolent individual responsible for numerous casualties on the streets. Such derogatory words to describe his very own stepmother. Harry utilized his spare time to write. My emotions towards acquiring a stepparent, whom I believed had recently prioritized her own public image over my well-being, are quite intricate. Certainly, that seems acceptable. Once again, Harry does not directly accuse Camilla of sacrificing him for her own personal PR gains. However, he does imply that he had the perception that she had done so, with emphasis on the word thought. This article also explores the correlation between Scooby-Doo's forthcoming book and Harry's reluctance to attend his father's birthday celebration. And that is a possibility. Harry and Meghan's involvement in assisting Scooby-Doo with a book is widely known. However, based on insider information obtained by the Mail on Sunday, it appears that the outcome is expected to be incredibly unfavorable. Royal aides are unlikely to provide comments, but should accusations of racism arise, they will absolutely and firmly deny them. In my understanding, it seems that Scooby-Doo intends to spread inflammatory and false accusations about the King, Camilla, and other members of the royal family. Perhaps Harry is too afraid to confront his father, considering all the false and malicious stories he fabricated for Scooby-Doo to write that book. To be honest, there are various potential reasons why Harry is currently reluctant to confront his father in person. Honestly, it would be more advantageous if Harry simply states from the start that he will not attend his father's birthday celebration. It's an improvement compared to engaging in this uncertain game of whether or not he'll follow in his father's footsteps for the coronation. Regarding Meghan, I am unsure if she has received an invitation. I'm inclined to believe that she was not invited in any way. Regarding the coronation, it seemed like she had not received an invitation. Naturally, they asserted that she was responsible for looking after the children, yet we were skeptical of their statement. So, regarding the birthday party, it seems that we are making some progress towards discovering the real story. Luckily, the news is circulating that Harry has received an invitation. And if the gossip proves accurate, Harry is wasting no time and promptly addressing it instead of leaving room for prolonged speculation. Is it fair to label this as progress? Typically, I would respond negatively. However, considering the involvement of both individuals, any deviation from their customary strategies can be seen as a positive step. That's it for the video. Please share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and share with those interested. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button to stay updated with our latest content. Thanks for joining us, have a great day, and stay tuned for upcoming videos.